Players, man, I want to send a congratulations to TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. B1 to you players.
Jay Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards, you know what I'm saying?
For being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P, SP the Ghost LOXD block. And congratulations once again, TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava. Love is love. Ghost Soldier Soul. Yeah.
Keep it P, man. From the P Master itself. The Bishop God, man. One. Chairman of the board, the famous player. Everywhere. You dig? Church.
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up. Wake your goat mouth ass up.
Music TV.
B1 to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood with Hold DeMayo. The segment where I bust down and expose the lies in these here articles. But before we get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Kendra Blackwood and subscribe to this and Von Savage Media as well. And with that being said, usually I don't do this. But I have 10 common phrases you didn't know were racist. Yep. You all have said these phrases and didn't even know it. We know words matter and have the power to influence, oppress and harm. Some words and phrases have slipped so seamlessly into our English lexicon that we have lost touch with their problematic and racist origins. So much so, we have to actively deprogram our use of them. Here are 10 common words and phrases that have no place in our vocabulary, and what to work on saying instead. First up, the peanut gallery. This is often used to describe unsolicited opinions from gossipy or ill-informed onlookers. This term originates in the 19th century vaudeville era, a genre of popular theater that featured unrelated acts of comedy or farce. The peanut gallery itself referred to the lower section of theater that held cheaper seats and where black people sat. Because peanuts were sold at these shows, and sometimes people would throw peanuts at unpopular acts, the term evolved to connote unwarranted criticism. While the term has classist as well as racist undertones, the vaudeville-era acts themselves were blatantly racist, featuring caricaturization of black people, including blackface. Next up, the word uppity. This was used to describe someone who is full of themselves. There is some evidence that the term originated within the black community. Earliest references point to black American folk tales. However, the term was quickly adopted by white Southerners to describe black people who were thought to exceed their station, in other words who violated whites' expectations of deference or who did not know their place. It was used even as recently as 2011 when Rush Limbaugh used it in reference to Michelle Obama. Sadly, she is not the only black woman in the public eye to endure racism and mistreatment. And I know you heard somebody say mumbo jumbo. This perhaps used lightheartedly to describe something that's hard to understand or fathom. The word is an adaptation from the Mandinka word mamajombu. Mandinka is a language spoken in West Africa, primarily in parts of Mali, Guinea and the Ivory Coast. Mamajombu refers to a masked male dancer who is participating in religious ceremonies. The term has been adapted to refer to senseless or meaningless ritual. Ouch. Not only racist but dismissive of other cultural religious beliefs. Just wow. And last but not least, the term sold down the river. And it's no secret that the connotations of this one are pretty clear. It refers to the sale of people and is often used to refer to being betrayed. The phrase refers to the common practice of selling people who were enslaved and transporting them down the Mississippi or Ohio rivers. It unfortunately gets even darker. NPR reported that during times of slavery, slaveholders in the North often sold those who they thought to be misbehaving down the river, to plantations further south where conditions were much harsher. I'm saying is, keep that same energy. You sucker MCs. Anyway, jlava.com, tzvonsavage.com, keepitppodcast.com. Love, peace, blessings, Miloa.
Music TV.